If you do webinars or thinking about doing any webinars at all, pay close attention to the keyword I'm about to give you. Today, starting today, you can stop losing out on leads you have earned. You can get more responsive subscribers, increase your sales with a single, simple to use script. Hi, my name is Angel Anderson, and when I started doing webinars, I was creating the GoToWebinar registration page, sending traffic to that page, and which it didn't help my stats or results, and it doesn't help you at all. Once I finished that online workshop, I was exporting those leads and putting them into Aweber so I can follow up, because if you're doing webinars, it's because you want to increase value to your customers and possibly sell them something. Most likely it's going to be to sell them something. So people that didn't act on the webinar, didn't take action, you want to follow up with them so you can survey them, increase sales. But what happened is that when you import those leads into Aweber, not a lot of people are re-opting in because they already did. And not only that, they're not using Aweber system, so they're not being put into a high delivery rate server. That means that not everybody will get your email. But that was one problem. But I kept doing it. I know it was tedious. I kept doing it for weeks, months. But then I noticed my webinar attendance wasn't the best. So people were opting in, but people were not coming in. And I get a lot of emails asking for the replay because they missed the webinar. So I started thinking, what can I add to the sequence, to the follow-up sequence, to the sales funnel that allows people to come into a webinar or remind them. So I started thinking, you might not be in front of a computer at all times, but you are in close proximity of your cell phone. So let's add text. So now I am creating a online registration for an online workshop, sending traffic to a website that don't help my stats or result, my bounce rate, my my traffic, and then exporting those leads into a second system so I can follow up, to survey or to close a sale. But also, in the meantime, I was sending, in between that, I was exporting and importing to a system so I can remind them via text to come into the webinar. It was tedious. I didn't want to do it anymore. So I asked myself, what if it was this script, this simple form, single form that allows people to register in your website, input the information once, and that form register the person to GoToWebinar, Aweber, and a text messaging service which I picked, ColdLoop. Why? Don't tell them that the Angel said this, because they are great and they're cheap, but don't tell them that, okay? So I said, let's do it. So I created, and that's how Webinar X3 was born. It's a simple standalone script or WordPress plugin that you can use to cure your leaks. This is how it works. So you activate the plugin in your website or the script. You put your GoToWebinar information, the link to your GoToWebinar registration, the Aweber list name, and the what message you want to start, and the ColdLoop, thank you redirection. That's it. Simple, right? Less than 5 minutes. Actually, it's like less than 3 minutes. So once you have those details and you activate it, the user activates it, it gets sent to the thank you page, which at any time you can send a survey or an upsell and start your follow-up sequence. So check out Webinar X3. Stop your leads. Stop losing out on leads that you have earned, and leave me any question. You have any question about Webinar X3, just leave them in the comments below, and I will talk to you soon.